Hey everybody, MadMongerGirl01 here. I today am going to talk about Clickety Clack iTunes. I listen to music while I do my vids. That's what we do. Today we are talking about The Legend of Korra. There will be spoilers, because I am going all out. If you haven't seen it, please don't watch this. It sucks when you know spoilers. Just X it out, put it in your watch later. I don't really care. Just don't watch this if you haven't seen Legend of Korra yet. Okay? Good. Alright. I'm going to basically lay out the whole episode. Because I wrote side notes and shit. Because I'm excited. And that is Hatsune Miku in the background. Or Kagami Ren. Sorry, never mind. Kagamine, whatever. Let's talk about the beginning. You have the White Lotus, no longer a secret, in more modern outfits than before, and they are looking for the Avatar. Of course, they are going to the North Pole and the South Pole, trying to figure out where is our waterbending girl. I don't know if they checked the swamp. I'm interested if they did. That was new. Okay. So, when they do find Korra and her family, the first thing I kind of noticed about this, because I came into the show late and I rewatched it later, because I recorded it, Korra already knew firebending, earthbending, and she could already waterbend, somewhat. She had mastered it, but she could still do it at a young age. I'm guessing 5 or 6. She could already do all that, and then I loved her mother, by the way. She's like, oh, Korra! It's like, hi, Mom, I'm the fucking Avatar. Okay. And then we fast forward to where she's older, and they're all like, okay, you passed your firebending test, you're good, okay, let's learn airbending. So, then, of course, on an air bison. No, this air bison isn't Appa. It has a different name. I don't know how, why, where. But it's not Appa. I'm going to throw in things from Airbender the Last Avatar. Avatar the Last Airbender in here. Okay? Cool. I need caffeine. Okay, so then they're like, okay, you're gonna need training for airbending. Let's do this shit. They call Tenzin in, the only one who has mastered airbending, probably taught by his father. Aang, his mother, is Katara. Katara is the old lady. You can recognize her by her necklace. That's how I figured it out. Plus, they called her by name, 4 times. And then it's like, Tenzin, of course, he brings his whole entire family with, him to meet Korra and see Gran and whatnot. Gran being Katara. Note, Tenzin's wife is not a bender. She's just like that, because her whole family does. And they are all benders, so. Then he's like, I can't move down here, Republic City's really screwed up, I gotta go, and I gotta stay. And she's like, no, I wanna be a super-duper Avatar. And he's like, well, later. He leaves, and she's like, She's like, well, I gotta do something. So she plans to run away, and Katara stops her. I want to make this a point. It's not really significant in any way that stands out in that first episode, but Katara does say this. I don't have the exact quotes, of course, but something like this. She says, I've seen many of my brother and many of my friends have gone. So that means, 1, Sokka's dead, which is hard to believe. And I'm going with my instincts here. I'm going to say that Toph is dead as well. And probably Zuko. I don't really know. I'd like to think he's still alive and an old man, just because he was like our fan favorite, us fangirls. So that was something that stood out. The whole Gran thing. And something else that kind of stood out in that whole little thing. Whatever happened to Zuko's mom? The little girl, the oldest little girl asks. And then the other grandchildren come and interrupt, and it's like, You have that. He says he can't go to Republic's. He can't stand the South Pole right now. You're gonna have to stay and wait, okay? She's like, I don't want to be locked up. I want to learn and, you know, be free and be the airbender girl that I'm supposed to be. He's like, no. So she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna run away. I already went over all this. Fuck my life. Anyway, she is running away, and, she gets on the boat, and you're like, you see the boat, and you're like, advanced. Then you see the city and the dock, and you're like, advanced! And you're like, wait, that was a steamboat. Those are electric lines. They have fucking electricity? Because in the last series, everything was either candle or by, you know, oxen. By the way, they have cars. Lots of fucking cars. Everywhere. Also, you have to have money and people won't give you food, which is sad. So she's in the park getting fish, and, this old guy pops out of the bushes. He looks like Shu from that one episode where they're, like, saving the little river town, the painted lady. That one. He looks like Shu to me. His act's just crazy as well. Then she moves on, she gets lost, she's looking for Tenzin's temple, which she's already seen, but, you know, it's a city and she got lost. Some turds come in and are starting to beat up this old man for money, and she's like, hoodlums! She beats the shit out of him, you're not getting away. She's very strong, by the way. Holy shit, she's really strong. And, so she's strong, and she's kicking shit out of everybody. And then the metal-bending police come in. No, I mean, what? Metal-bending? What? She goes, cool, metal-benders. Metal what? It's like, that was Toph's thing. Right? Yes, it was. She would also bend whatever that asteroid was made out of. Indestructibleness. Adamantium. No, so I'm into more things than just anime. So we have our Republic City, we have the time period, the people, the normal people who are not benders, aka the world now, which is sad, they're against benders because they think that a lot of them are putting them down, and to be honest, some of them are. But you can expect that in this kind of time period, you know? And, it's a little sad because you're like, if the world was like this and we didn't know, then this is what happened, and that's why this and that and this and that. Like, really sad. Alright, and then she gets eventually, I hate the song, to Tenzin, and he starts training her in the way of airbending. She does not like being patient, does she? She starts kind of making conflict with all the training and whatnot, and she is kind of, you know, I don't want to do this kind of shit, I just want to learn and do my shit and, you know, whatevs. She runs away one night, and, she finds the fighting arena where all the bending matches are taking place. It's a team of 3, water, earth, fire, and you fight and you try to get to nationals. I don't know how this works, so I'm gonna go with nationals or championship and whatnot. And, so she meets these guys. I think maybe that one of them looks like Zuko. The other one, chubbier one, doesn't. The thinner one kind of does, but then again, we don't really know what Zuko looks like with this side of his face, because we're all like, Zuko! So, we're all like, And you can tell, the Miku, Moku, Miku, Maku, Mikuma guy, whatever his name is, can't remember him, sorry. That's their love interests. You can already tell. You can. It's very obvious. She's learning these new earthbending techniques, which look like boxing, because you're on your tippy toes and you like punch. So, and then she acts, you know, one guy's a no-show, and she's like, oh, I'll fill in. And so, she learns how to do this thing, and yada yada. She joins the team, and they are, like, pounding on her, and she uses the airbending techniques, which she could not do before, but she uses them to avoid all the attacks and tire them out. They win. And she's like, oh, I joined his team, and, I'm still gonna keep up with his stuff, but I joined the team permanently. And he's like, oh, okay, whatevs. Somebody's home. I can't do these videos when people are here, because they'll disturb. Anyway, so I'm very interested, mostly in series. The thing I want to see most, Spirit World. Yes. And you're like, oh my god, I didn't realize this. Maybe. Maybe you didn't realize it. Maybe you did. I don't know. But, oh my god, Spirit World. Aang! Oh, frickin' man, Aang! So that's what I'm kind of waiting for. That and the love interest to take a swirl. So, let's keep in mind, this is not Avatar The Last Airbender. It is not. It is Avatar The Legend of Korra. Let's put two little notes here. The Legend of Korra. So that means that she does something great. Probably fixes Republic City, whatnot. These come on every Saturday at 11. The last one was a special, so that's where it was an hour long. They're usually 30 minutes long. And I get to watch it on Sunday, because on Saturday, I'm going to a theme park for my birthday. So I get to watch it on Sunday, which is my birthday. Which is the best. So, I'll put out another video, Otaku News, on that day. Keep in tune. Toontown. That game sucks. Later, people.